Now, Greg, recently you had a client tell you that their automation person was talking about an alarm saying that it was a quote-unquote bogus alarm, but you have something different to say to that. What's that?
A lot of times you will hear the operators call and say we have a false alarm. There's no such thing as a false alarm. There may be an alarm at your facility that's telling you that there's a high tank level and there's not a high tank level. That's not a false alarm. No, the alarm is not correct, but what that's telling us is we have a piece of equipment that's failed or failing. So we need to get out and fix our equipment, recalibrate our equipment, or change it out, or your equipment, but the equipment that we installed. There's never a false alarm. Nothing just generates and spits out something out of midair that's not happening. There is something causing that alarm to happen. Well, what happens in the oil patch is, you've heard the old story about crying wolf. The automation system cries wolf and cries wolf and cries wolf, and you go out there and you say it's a false alarm and a false alarm and a false alarm, and then at 2 o'clock in the morning you get that alarm that's been being false for the last 30 days. So you don't get out of bed. You just slap it, and you know it's false, and then you wake up, you get out there and there's oil on the ground. That's the reason I tell you that there's no false alarm. There's no bogus alarms. If there's an alarm that goes off and you drive out to location and the alarm is reading high tank level and there's not a high tank level, we need to fix it, because we don't want to cry wolf. If there's an alarm that's saying high pressure, high pressure, high pressure, and it's running at 400 pounds and that's where you want it, well, there's an alarm set at 350. And you're always going to get that until we teach you how to change that alarm from 350 to 450 to where that alarm means something to you. We don't ever want to wake you up in the middle of the night just to wake you up. We want the alarms to count. We don't want any false alarms. So when you hear the term false alarm in the oil patch, that's not true. There are no such things as a false alarm. Yes, there can be an alarm that's not valid, but it's not a false alarm. If you've got a company that's telling you that they have bogus alarms, that alarms just come and go, and it's something that you have to live with, no, you don't. You may not have to live with them either. Just give us a call and we'll fix the situation to where when you get an alarm on your phone, it's legit and you know that it's time to get up and go fix it.